On the program is still TVC Breakfast Saturday. Let's check what the papers are saying this morning. Jonathan, Boko Haram once nominated Buhari as negotiator. This is a particular story that is indeed generating reactions from Nigerians and also from the camp of the former President Muhammadu Buhari. Now, the writer says he expected insurgency to end under the former president there. Now, this is another reaction from that particular statement. You are making a false start to 2027 campaign. Garba Shehu hit back at Jonathan. So it's a back and forth reaction at this time, saying that Jonathan, as the former president, he expected that Boko Haram should have ended during the former president's regime. They're talking about Muhammadu Buhari. Away from that particular story, one interesting story that you need to know, also check on the front page of the Nation newspaper this morning. One woman can satisfy a man's passion. Well, that's a big one coming from the Delta billionaire who just married 19th wife. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to the 19th at this time. Say one woman can satisfy a man's passion. So what kind of passion do you carry out there this morning? So you need to check what the man is saying inside the Nation newspaper this morning. President Tinubu is making another statement saying, I'm committed to making Southeast great again. This is coming from the president of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu. Nigeria met up to settle $32.8 million data privacy breach fine. Away from that particular one, let's check other papers this morning. We have Leadership Weekend and Jonathan Buhari's aide clash over late President's Boko Haram role in the country. This particular story is indeed generating a reaction at this time. He was their mediator. Jonathan, peddle your story elsewhere. Garba Shehu is talking, reacting concerning that particular development coming from former President Jonathan. What I found about Boko Haram, Obasanjo is also talking. My book, Not an Indictment. General Irabo also reacting concerning this development in Nigeria. Now, something about the power sector in the country. Nigeria's power sector is still struggling despite reforms. Now, President Engineering Society is saying something about that development in the country. 5 kidnapped persons rescued in Taraba. Congratulations to that particular story. And we say Senate moods amid outrage over North Central Commission about 100 billion naira in 3-month budgets. Well, away from that one, let's see other stories. On Blueprint Weekend, Nigerians differ on amnesty for bandits, terrorists in the north. Well, Nigerians are also reacting about this issue of insecurity. That's why on the program this morning, we'll be looking at Nigeria at 65. What are the gains and what are pains that we're passing through at the moment? Overtures to murderers, masqueraders insulting to Nigeria. Now, Salah, they're talking. It is better to save lives than spend millions on condolences in the country. Negotiations with top terrorists encourages leaders of small terrorist group, Jalo there, also reacting concerning that one. Now, even powerful nations negotiate with terrorists. It's a big one at the moment. The myth and glamour of masquerades in Igbo culture and tradition. You can check inside the Blueprint Weekend this morning. Osimhen returns to Lesotho. Benin Republic World Cup clashes away from that one. Dangote versus saboteurs in whose interest is all of this. We know what Nigeria has passed through this week, especially looking for gas in Nigeria. We saw different reactions concerning that Pengasin Dangote clash in the country. Well, thank God that has been suspended, but we hope to see more developments in the country. Now, let's check the Punch newspaper. Inside bandits, a bloody attack that emptied Kwara community. This is quite pathetic. Talking about this issue of banditry in Kwara, hid in the roof while they killed traditional ruler and also the brother. This is quite pathetic. I consider suicide after losing husband and relatives and widow there. We hope that sanity will get to Kwara at this time. Talking about this issue of insecurity inside Kwara State at the moment. Now, you are a dead beast, father, Ulu XY Islam's monarch there. Now, from theirs to death, the sad tales of betting, lives, health for thrills. Well, you can check what that story is also saying. Sometimes death pierced my heart like arrow. Now, Arise TV reporters father then narrating ordeal. We say, may our soul indeed rest in peace. Now, Buhari's aide to Jonathan, stop lying. Boko Haram wanted to kill Buhari. That's coming from Garba Shehu this morning. Well, cover up Nasara freed after murder of 7 Lagos traders. The Saturday Punch there narrating that particular. Now, growing up in African Shrine made me free. Made Kuti there talking away from the Punch newspaper this morning. Let's check the Guardian Weekend. Now, inside story of Wale Soyinka's Center for Culture Creative Arts. We saw reactions on social media. Why will that center be named Wale Soyinka Culture and Creative Arts? Well, you need to check inside story of what this particular story is indeed saying. Now, local government funds, court extends accounts, freezing order till October 9. That's talking about the local government funds in Osun State. And that's how far we can go on the front page of the dailies this morning. Now, after the break, we'll tell you the global race for artificial intelligence is on. Where does Nigeria stand in Africa's tech revolution? Do not go anywhere. We're talking about the tech revolution in the country. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.